My name is Olivia, and for this representation, I'm doing a hypothesis test based on the Singaporeans' daily traveling time on public transport during weekdays. So I start my presentation now. The claim for this test is the average amount of time Singaporeans commuting on public transport during weekdays is 84 minutes per day. I attach the URL in the Excel file for the reference. And I have written down the data collected from my survey in column A. First, we have the null and alternative hypothesis, which is mu is equal to 84 for the null hypothesis and mu does not equal to 84 for the alternative hypothesis. This is two-tailed hypothesis since I didn't mention the mu is greater than or less than 84. We should use the t-test since the survey is from the small amount of population and the population standard deviation is not given. Next, we have the sample size, and for this survey, I have collected 43 data from random people. And we calculate the sample mean by dividing the total value of data by 43 to get the mean value. For the sample standard deviation, which show how far or close the data points are clustered around the mean value, we use the formula stdev.s in Excel and input the data point into the function. The population mean is 84 minutes as per claim, and population standard deviation is not given for this test. Next, we have the confidence level of 95% as mentioned in the instruction, which gives us the value of 0.95 and significant level of 0.05. Significant level of 5% is to test the possibility of rejecting the two null hypothesis at 5%. The next step, we need to calculate the test statistic value to quantify the difference between the observed sample data outcome and the null hypothesis, which is 84 minutes. And later, we use the value to calculate the p-value. The formula for test statistic is sample mean minus population mean into square root of sample size divided by sample standard deviation. P-value is to define a numerical number of how compatible the observed data outcome is with the null hypothesis. Based on the p-value compared with significant level, we can decide whether to reject or accept the null hypothesis. For the conclusion, since the p-value is greater than the significant level, which means we don't have the sufficient evidence to reject, so we fail to reject the null hypothesis. For the last step, we calculate the margin error to find the acceptable range for our observed data outcome. We get the range by subtracting and adding the margin error from sample mean. As the final confirmation, we can say that we are 95% confident that the average time Singaporeans spend commuting on public transport lines within 72.187 minutes and 98.746 minutes. This is all for my presentation. I stop my video now. Thank you so much.